What's going on, everyone? It's time for another fantasy action film review. This one has a little bit of horror elements in it too, but I wouldn't really call it a horror film. This is The Brothers Grimm. It was released by Dimension Films sometime in 2005. It was written by Aaron Kroger, produced by Charles Rowan and Daniel Barker, and directed by Terry Gillen, who did films like The Zero Theorem, uh, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 12 Monkeys, and Brazil. So, Brothers Grimm. Well, the Brothers Grimm is there's Grimm fairy tales, which is what this is based on, which is just dark fairy tales and fantasies and stuff like that. And so they took those stories and basically put them all together. This film stars Matt Damon and Heath Ledger, and they play the brothers in this, and the Grimm brothers, who are actually scammers who go from town to town, trying to convince people that they're ridding the town of demons and stuff, where it's actually them putting on a hoax and stuff in hopes of generating profits. So as they're doing this, they're approached by a Frenchman who actually brings them to a home where there's actual like evil entities, witchcraft and stuff and things like that they believe is going on, and they actually get sucked into actually trying to figure out how to fight off the evil and take care of this problem, even though they're not actually there. And they go on this really wild adventure in the process. Overall, this film was entertaining, and does have some good charm to it. It does have a lot of good effects and stuff with all the demons and the fantasy elements and stuff. They all go really well. It still holds up pretty well. The story's pretty basic though for a fantasy film. It's pretty standard, and you do get your typical cliches from fantasy films and things mixed in with this, and some good little horror elements mixed in as well, which makes it for a good, more thrilling watch. And that the acting's pretty good overall, and overall the characters are actually pretty good too, and pretty well written, and each one serves a purpose for the most part. There's a few in there that are just get in there for like joke value and stuff. But yeah, the music and cinematography are also really good in this, and it complements the film really well, and it works well. I think this film was pretty underrated when it came out. This came out basically when fantasy films were hard to make them appealing and stuff, and this one I think they did a pretty good job with. I actually pretty much enjoyed the whole film and stuff. Besides it being a little too basic and cliche, I still think it's an entertaining, good popcorn flick to watch. And yeah, it does have some really good dark elements if you're into like horror and stuff. But if you're not, it's also a good one for them too, because there's a lot of good other substance there from other genres. So yeah, I'm gonna give The Brothers Grimm a 3.5 out of 5. It was a pretty fun watch, and overall, it's just a good little popcorn fantasy flick. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, I'm not sure where it's streaming right now, but I'll link the trailer down below so you can check it out. But also link down below my Instagram as well as post clips, films, and review in the future on my story. I share the film title, hashtag subgenre film, and the hashtag so aware of it. Also, my Letterbox down below to reviews. That's where I post my first diary after watching the films. My Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay on loop with this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, some weird, obscure, and on they probably never thought checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films and classic films and reviews and other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to talk about another fantasy film, the new Netflix original Damsel in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for those crazy hoaxsters trying to rid demons that aren't actually there. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.